Man test drives a new car with automatic braking and crashes into the car in front of him. Hi, I'm Paul Hernandez, trial attorney at Kalfus Nachman, litigating cases across Virginia and North Carolina. Come on and listen to this story. A man is test driving a brand new car. These cars have all the options on them: automatic braking, lane departure systems, and he's test driving this brand new car with a salesman in the passenger seat. As he's driving down the road, the salesman is explaining to him all the wonderful options that they have on the car. He says, "Did you know that if you don't touch the brakes and you come to a car that's stopped, this car will stop automatically?" The gentleman says, "You're kidding. The car will brake all by itself?" And the salesman says, "Yes, he did." So here they are. They're driving down the street. They're coming to a stoplight. There's cars stopped at the light. As they approach the light, the gentleman has his foot on the accelerator. The salesperson says, "Don't hit the brakes." He says, "We're getting closer." He says, "Don't hit the brakes. The car will stop on its own." Well, the car stopped all right after it smashed into the car that was stopped at that light. Unfortunately, as a result of this, the gentleman received serious injuries to his wrist and to his shoulder. He tried to handle the case on his own. He thought it was an easy case. The salesman told him not to hit the brakes. So what did he do? He made his claim against the dealership, and the dealership denied his case. Why? Because the salesman said, "I didn't say any of that. I didn't tell him not to hit the brakes." So here's the more interesting part. Not only was his case denied, but the salesman, who also received an injury, tried to make a claim against this gentleman. The gentleman knew he couldn't go against the dealership and the insurance company all by himself, so he called me here at Kalfus Nachman. I looked at the case. I saw that it was a denial. I thought it was an incredible case. I wasn't surprised that the salesman would probably try a trick like that, but they still wouldn't settle the case. We had to file suit. When we filed suit, we had the opportunity to take a deposition of the salesman. What's a deposition? A deposition is when I have the opportunity to take the testimony of that salesman under oath with a court reporter there. If you lie during a deposition, you are subject to perjury, which is a felony, the last thing you ever want to do. I had the salesman at the stand. I'm asking him questions under oath, and he told the truth. He actually said he did tell my client not to hit the brakes. The car would stop by itself. Once that evidence came out and the defense attorneys and the insurance company knew that they were in trouble, they settled the case for the full policy limit. You may be wondering why I'm telling you this. Because automobile accident cases happen every single day, and insurance companies deny claims every single day. You may have questions about an automobile accident or an insurance company, and I answer those questions every day. What I want you to do is pick up the phone, call me, Paul Hernandez, at Kalfus Nachman at 888-487-8546, and I can answer your questions. Thanks for watching.